The Nick and Matt Show.
Incredible. Even up to just the hour before this show, Nick. I'm just going to go ahead and spill it. I mean, people have heard it or they haven't. Hailey King announces her early departure from Discraft, and Discraft replies more or less with a similar social post saying, "We've decided to end our partnership early, our sponsorship early." That's pretty blockbuster, I feel like, and unexpected. What's your initial reaction to that?
Yeah, it was definitely something unexpected when I heard about it, and it was kind of like, you got to think of these pros. They are doing what they think is best for their careers and their future in the sport. And so you look at how great of a year Hailey had last year, and then just not being able to come to terms on possible extensions and everything like that. I mean, disc golf is turning more into a business for these players. They're starting to make salaries. They're starting to make money. And you got to do what's best for you. And she's, looking elsewhere for that. And I personally wish her nothing but the best. I know Discraft wishes her nothing but the best. And so we'll, see how it goes.
Yeah, totally. I'm excited to see. We're going to speculate about this. In fact, we are going to try to bring in Hannah McBeth probably about 30 or 35 minutes from now. That's our goal, to talk. She said, don't bring her on as the FPO expert. She said, don't do that. But she said she'll come on. And I said, well, you are that. Evan, were you surprised by Hailey King's announcement?
I said this last week or 2 weeks ago. Nothing surprises me at this point. Nate Sexton resigned until 2025, so nothing will blow me away at this point. I think it's exciting news for Hailey, though.
All is right in the world. Sexton resigns till 2025, 3 more years. My son Hunter is on Team Innova, and he is at a loss. He feels like, what is happening? Like every time I'd come up from my office and be like, hey, guess who else left? Guess Kona, Panis. So let's talk about that now a little bit. We're not going to delve into all the details. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Kona, Panis. Let me just ask. I know you said you're not surprised by anything, Evan, but I would say by a raise of hands, but this is an audio show. Did you see this coming? I'll ask it that way. Did either of you see this coming?
My guess was if she did leave Innova, it would only be for Infinite. They're kind of closely tied, and I thought, she had a lot of stuff going on with Infinite, but turned out not to be the case. I did not see this coming.
Yeah, will she be able to throw? No, I don't think she'll be able to throw her Infinite disc. She went to Dynamic Discs. We know that much. We know also a little bit about her money deal. Nick, did you see this coming? Did you anticipate this at all?
No, to be honest, I was kind of on the lines of what Evan was saying. I was thinking Infinite, Discmania, potential Discraft. I really didn't think of DD. Reason being was, when they announced that they were signing 2 massive players, and then Katrina released that she was leaving Prodigy, I for sure thought Katrina to DD, and then Kona released saying, she's leaving Innova. So I'm thinking, okay, potentially Discmania, potentially just full on Infinite. Because Infinite, I feel like, was treating her pretty well. Came out with a couple discs for her. Seemed like they were always promoting her. It seemed like they had a good relationship, and I'm sure they probably did. And but no, this one was kind of a shock to me. I texted her. I said, "Hey, proud of you. Can't wait to see what happens with it." I love the video that they did. There was a 5.5 minute video that they came out with, which was awesome. They took her on a helicopter, and then you see at one point, I think you see the Emporia water tower, and that's when I was like, "Holy cow, she's going to DD." And then she said, I'm Kona Panis with Team Dynamic Discs. And I was like, man, that's awesome. Good for her. I'm super stoked.
I would almost sign up for DD just to get the helicopter ride.
The Nick and Matt Show, a disc golf podcast designed for you, the disc golfer. Find the Nick and Matt Show on your favorite podcast platforms or join the conversation live on YouTube.